Good morning. It is a Friday, and I thought I would take you guys through my workday again. I'm just sitting down now to check all my emails. I just took Mika out for a little walk. I've been trying to make sure that she gets her morning walks in so that she is a little bit less restless, like when, you can hear her, but she's a little bit less restless than she would be if we didn't go for the walk. So I'm just sitting down now to go through all of my Slack messages and my emails and just make sure that all my outstanding tasks are either recorded or finished. I have a message to catch up on from our PPC team, so that is what I'm going to deal with first, and then I'm going to look at any outstanding tasks that are in my email inbox. So I'm going to quickly do that. I'm going to enjoy my coffee. This new oats milk I got froths so much that I feel like it just all turns into this foamy thing, whereas I feel like usually the oats milk adds to the liquid content, but look at this. It looks ridiculous. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly come through and figure out what my tasks are for the day and then check back in with you guys and let you know what I will be working on today. Okay, so I think I figured out everything that I need to do today. So I'm currently working on some persona profiles for the new brand that I've been talking about over the last couple of my videos that we built out. It is a new tool, it's a new brand, so it's a whole new look, it's new branding, it's new tone and voice, it is new everything, and it is a slightly different buyer persona than what we have for our current legacy software. So because we're working on this restructuring of the offering of our different software and how we present it to our users, I am currently working on building out specific personas for each tool so that it really makes it easier to understand where you fit in within our suite of tools. So that is the first thing that I'm going to be working on today. Actually, before I do that, I have my metrics meeting today. It is Friday, so I have my metrics meetings at 11. So I'm going to go in and fill in my metrics KPI document that I've created. We are working towards using a good reporting / dashboarding software for recording our metrics, but for now, while we figure that out, I'm still just using a Google Sheets to track week on week what our numbers look like. Also, I need to design a new Hamburger menu page. Our current website for the new brand has a really ugly hamburger menu pop-up, so I want to make sure that I rejig that page a little bit so that it is just a bit nicer. I need to change a few title tags for our PPC team for their campaign that they're running, and then if I have time after all of that, I am going to be working on the mobile version of our site. So there are definitely still some responsiveness issues that I need to tackle. So yeah, that is the order of my priorities today. So that is what I will be working on. So I'm going to start with that metrics document that I was telling you guys about earlier. Unfortunately, I can't show you guys our metrics document just because obviously it is confidential information, but essentially how it's laid out, if you imagine this, is it's a Excel doc with a frozen panel on the left side, and that has all of our metrics that we want to track. So current trials, new trials, total trials, expired trials, convert to paid, conversion rate, marketing site sessions, pages per session, template downloads, invoices sent. We're really tracking kind of everything that is related to the user and traffic and the user's usage of our website and applications. And then on the rest of the screen, in each column, it is a week, like a specific week of the year. So week 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, etc., etc. So currently we are on week 21 of our fiscal year. So I am going to go ahead and fill in all the information that I can. There is some of this information that would be need to filled in by our financial controller or someone else. So trials information in the doc when you have us again. So I am going to fill in the website metrics and all of the other metrics that I can. So I'm looking at sessions. So we actually have a awesome Data Studios report that our PPC team had created for us, which allows us to look at the high-level metrics at a glance, which is exactly what I need. So if I put in the dates of the week that I need to look at, I can see exactly how many sessions we've had. So I'm just gonna go in and enter all of this information and check back in with you guys afterwards, I guess. Ooh, I'm so strong, Mika. Oh, I got it. Okay, go get it. Yes, good girl. Yes, good girl. Wow, so strong. You're so strong. You're so strong. Wow, you're so strong, Mika. Okay, good girl. Look at your face. You look so silly. Oh, such strong teeth you have. Are you gonna get it? Are you gonna get it? Okay, good girl. Wow, so strong. Okay, I really worked through and combed through all of our analytics, which took me quite a while. It's like 10:30 now, and I filled in the slides for our 11 o'clock metrics meeting. Played with Mika for a little bit because we're working on crate training with her. This is like totally unrelated to marketing, but we're working on crate training with her. So she was in her crate for like most of the morning, being such a good girl, and so I wanted to give her some of my attention before I hopped into like 2 back-to-back meetings, which one is supposed to start now, but I think that the other people who are supposed to be in this meeting are still in their last meeting. It's running long, so I'm just waiting, and yeah, I thought I would just hop on and give you guys a little 10:30 a.m. update. Let me just go through and look at what else I need to get done today. So the next things that I'll have to work on now that metrics and stuff is out of the way is my persona profiles, Hamburger menu, and the mobile version of the site. So I downloaded a CSV of some customer information. So I'm just like, I wish I could show you guys because this doc is crazy huge. Like it's crazy big because this is like quite a large percentage of our customers that I had segmented out. And there are like columns that go up to like, because it goes A, B, C, D, and then once it passes Z, it goes B, A, C, and then B, 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 no, B, A, B, 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 C. And the doc goes all the way to DU. So that kind of gives you a perspective of how large this document is. So there's the columns go up to DU, and then the rows go all the way down to 968 rows. So it is a large document, to say the least, but I need to come through this and just filter out some commonalities for our persona profiles. Actually, let me quickly review with you guys what I have learned about persona profiles. The last time that I worked on a persona profile, oh, there's my boss. Give me a sec. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, give me a second, I'm just connecting my headphones. Okay, so an update on our analytics. So I got Carla to set up tracking, like event tracking for all the CTAs that lead to our web app, as well as the buttons that lead to our App Store and our Google Play Store. Okay, just got off the little marketing update that I had for today. I actually use this weekly marketing update document, which I haven't used in a while because we used to use it when we have larger marketing meetings, but now that marketing is just my product manager and my CEO and me, it's been pretty like casual, I want to say. But essentially how the structure is well, in the doc is that you talk about commitments from last week, discussion items, and then commitments for this week. I know, baby. And commitments from last week I just nixed because we now have our marketing updates every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So it's just too often for us to talk about like commitments from whatever, because it's just like 2 days since our last update, I guess. And then I kept discussion items, and then instead of commitments for this week, I changed it to actionables from this meeting. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 discussion items that I needed to go over with my CEO today. Went over that with him quickly. Like, our meetings are so quick and efficient, which is my favorite thing about them. And then I pulled a few actionables, which I'm just gonna type out right now so that I have it documented. My doggy is having a little meltdown because she's very bored. We're just waiting for Michelle to finish class so she can take Mika out for a little walk at 11:20. So that is where we are right now. I know you're so bored. Here's your daily dose of Mika, the little bear. She needs quite a bit of attention. We're really trying to train her so that she is a bit more independent and can play by herself and is just a bit less anxiety ridden, I guess. So yeah, but I think that she probably needs like some water or something. So I'm gonna quickly let her out before my 11 a.m. meeting. It's 10:45 now. So yeah. It's 11:49. I just ordered some lunch and I'm going to take Mika out for a walk and a play at the park. It's like the best part of my day. Created this contraption so that she can't actually get away from me, but she has lots of room to play. Mika, come! Let's see if she'll actually come. Come! Yes! Good girl! Is it because you know I have treats? Look at your wet face. Here you go, lovey. These are our favorite dog treats. These are by Yes. They're a small Vancouver company and they are amazing. They're like the best treats. They're like such good high reward treats for training. Sit. Yes, good girl.
Something extra because I want to try and make a strawberry sando, which is
okay. I just finished my lunch and came back from taking Mika on a walk. So I am going to get back to work now. I'm gonna take a break, I think, on the persona profiles. I'm a bit persona profiled out. The persona profile I just need to have done for next Thursday. So I do have a couple of days next week to work on it, understand like how I'm working at this. So far there are 3 things that I'm trying to determine, or 3 categories of things that I'm trying to determine. One is the behavioral drivers of the customer. So the customer's goal and behaviors, what do they want to accomplish, what jobs do they need to do, journey to finding our business, what's their biggest pain point, what is their financial literacy like, where do they work from, and then the next step is finding out the obstacles to their purchasing. So whether they have any hesitations and concerns, their attitudes towards purchasing software like ours or our software, how do they view our product or service specifically, and then how does that impact their purchasing decision. And then the third thing is their mindset, so their expectations and their preconceived notions on how a tool or service like ours would work. Are they bargain hunters? Do they want a refined experience? What are they looking for when they're looking for a product like ours? And then I started writing out some questions that we can ask users because I want to start hosting some user interviews. So when did you realize you needed a product like ours? What problem does our product or service solve in your life? What problem were you trying to solve when looking for an accounting software solution? What is the biggest issue you're having with your small business accounting / financials? What doubts or hesitations do you have before buying? We can also start to ask questions to those who are unhappy with their products. So we do use Intercom as our messaging main customer communication tool. So we can look through kind of the poor ratings that we have on Intercom, the conversations that didn't go so well, and look at, are there customers that left a little bit unhappy or unsatisfied with our product, but are open to having a conversation with us about why that is. And then obviously I started breaking it down. So we, in total for our new like structure of products, we have 3 categories that they might fit in. It's the small business, freelancers, solopreneurs, and then it's people who would fit in our suite to use our suite of tools, and then people who would fit into using our legacy tool. So I'm just kind of hacking away at this. I have a little bit of information written down for each of the 3, I guess like categories or personas. I can definitely work at this a little bit more. I want to start planning for interviews. I want to see like next week. So I'm gonna write that down in my Notion because I totally haven't written it down yet. So start planning customer interviews. I'm gonna write, what questions do we need to ask? I'm gonna share this doc link. And then also, who are we going to ask? Get list from Monica. And then, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with my customer / buyer personas right now. I also found a list of questions from, I think it was HubSpot, like a HubSpot article. I'll try to link that article in the description box for you, but there's like role questions. Like this is how they would structure a customer interview. There are role questions like, what's your job role, what's your title, how's your job measured, etc., etc. Company questions like, in which industry or industries does your company exist in? What is the size of your company? Goal questions, so like, what are you responsible for? What does it mean to be successful in your role? I think that's a really good one. Challenge questions, what's your biggest challenge? What pain points have you come across in a specific area? So for us, it would be like managing your business financials and your accounting and bookkeeping. Number 5, your watering hole question. So how do you learn about new information for your job? What publications or blogs do you read? What social networks do you use for your job? Not like personally, I don't care if you're on TikTok, just like for your job, when you're looking for content, what do you use? Personal background questions, etc., etc. So I will try to find that blog post and link it in the down bar. But yeah, I think that is a good way to structure it. So I think that is where I'm going to take a pause on the personas for now, and I'm going to start working on the hamburger menu so that I can task our developer to build it in. She's a contractor / freelancer, so she does work and prefer to work over the weekend sometimes, over like weekend mornings kind of. So I'm going to just make sure I send that over to her before the end of day, so she has time to work on it whenever she pleases. I'm just gonna come and organize my Figgy a little bit. I do use Figma for all of my website design work now, just because it is the easiest to use, it's the easiest to collaborate on, it just works the best. So, and name it hamburger menu. I think that's simple enough. I mean, we only have 2 pages right now, but we have 2 links that need to be linked via buttons. So I think this is, oh my god, my screen. This is pretty much what I'm doing with the hamburger menus in like a tablet form and then in a like phone form. I realized there's actually something else that I need to get done before I start working on the mobile version, which is getting the vlog page done. I am definitely crashing a little bit, so I think it's time for a sweet drink and a standing desk. Yes, Mexican cola. I shall most definitely try to drink this whole Mexican cola.
Have some of yours?
No, why don't you just drink yours?
I can never finish it. I can barely drink half of it.
Fine.
It's very upsetting to throw Mexican cola down the drain.
I know.
Or you could just mix, yeah.
Delicious. This has been my little guilty pleasure lately.
Oh god, the straw tastes sour.
This has been my little guilty pleasure lately. I've kind of rediscovered my love for Coke, I won't lie. I don't know, it's just so freaking good. Like, I actually learned about Mexican Coca-Cola down when I was in LA with Rainbow, and she's talking about how some of the glass, I don't think it's all of the glass bottle Cokes, but there are the ones that are made in Mexico. And it'll say on the bottle, and it is made with cane sugar rather than high fructose corn syrup, which American Coke is made of, and it's so good. It's just so good. I don't know what it is about it. It just tastes really, really good. So yeah, really bad habit, pop, but it's just like a guilty pleasure of mine right now. Move my cola out of the way. So I'm gonna go in and fix this blog page that we have, because it is truly the bane of my existence. It's so annoying. We use Elementor, and somebody in my last video was actually like, no, don't use Elementor because they crash and you lose shit. And I mean, we haven't crashed or lost anything yet, but it has been really freaking annoying in the sense that it's a builder. It's like a WordPress website builder tool, and it's supposed to give you all these options for, I don't know, just creating a beautiful website. It gives you a lot of components, etc., etc. But so far, all that it has done for me is, well, okay, no, that's not true. It has been really helpful in most cases. For the blog specifically, for some reason, it just won't like work the way I want to. Essentially what I want to do, as I showed in my last video where I wireframed out what I want the blog to look like, I want one post to show at the top and then having a 2-column underneath. And for some reason, so like how my mindset worked for this was I put a post component or element at the top, show one post in a wide format, and then I'll put a separate post component, have it offset one post so it doesn't show the post on top, and have it just show the second, third, fourth, fifth most recent posts. And for some reason, they just have this stupid rule where I think on one page you can only show one post, like only one post component will work, which I don't know why they would do that. It is so annoying, so super annoying, but it's just what I have found with this tool so far. So I need to try to find a solution for it. Otherwise, I will just have to go with a classic like 3-column grid situation, because I just cannot be spending all my time trying to figure out a blog solution. Like maybe that's something I can do later on. But at this point in my life, I need to move on and not spend any more time doing this. Ah yes, the typical, I forgot to film an ending to this video, so editing angel is back to finish the video. But I thought I would just quickly like wrap up the video because I didn't do that while I was filming. So I got almost everything I wanted to get done finished. I got a lot of the persona profiles done. I filled out my KPIs. I redesigned the hamburger menu and sent that through to my developer. I edited the title tags. That was after I filmed this like editing blog portion. So yeah, you guys didn't get to see that part because I suck at finishing vlogs. And then I wasn't able to start on the mobile site design because that is just, that's a lot of stuff to get done in a day. So I fixed the blog and then I left the mobile site design for the next day. So yeah, I just wanted to hop on and let you know like how my day went and like what I was able to get done. But that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this little day in the life video. I will continue to make them as long as you guys continue to watch them and continue to enjoy them. So please let me know in the comments if you are enjoying them. But yeah, I hope you guys are having an amazing and productive day wherever you're in the world, and I will see you in my next video.